Glacier Park International Airport is in Flathead County, Montana, 6 miles northeast of Kalispell. The airport is owned and operated by the Flathead Municipal Airport Authority, a public agency created by the county in 1974. The airport's ICAO code was KFCA, and most airlines still use that code for reservations purposes. Most U.S. airports use the same three-letter location identifier for the FAA and IATA, but Glacier Park International Airport is GPI to the FAA and FCA to the IATA history. The airport was built in 1942 as Flathead County Airport. Airline flights operated by Northwest Airlines began in 1950. However, passenger traffic was sparse for years. In 1970, the airport was designated as an international airport and received its current name. In the 1970s and 1980s, passenger traffic increased as Hughes Air West, Western Airlines, Delta Airlines, the original Frontier Airlines and Horizon Air offered new jet service. Jetliners operated into the airport in the past include the Boeing 727-200, Boeing 737-200, Boeing 757-200, McDonnell Douglas DC-9-30 and Fokker F-28. The 757 operated by Delta is the largest aircraft ever to have provided scheduled passenger service at the airport. The terminal was upgraded in 1981, and upgrades to the terminal, runways and other facilities occurred in the 1990s. Between 1974 and 1998, passenger traffic increased more than five-fold. Service to Phoenix, Arizona on U.S. Airways ended in 2007. West Coast Airlines served the airport in the 1960s with Fairchild F-27 turboprops with flights Spokane, Seattle and Great Falls. Before this carrier merged with Bonanza Airlines and Pacific Airlines to form Air West, which continued F-27 service from Kalispell. Air West was then renamed Hughes Air West, which in turn introduced McDonnell Douglas DC-9-30 jet service. The original Frontier Airlines operated Boeing 737-200s during the 1970s with a routing of Kalispell, Missoula, Bozeman, Salt Lake City, Denver St. Louis. By the 1980s, Frontier was continuing to operate Boeing 737-200s with Kalispell, Billings, Denver flights. In the 1990s, Horizon Air, a subsidiary of Alaska Airlines, flew Fokker F-28 jets to Spokane and Seattle in addition to operating prop jet service with de Havilland Canada DHC-8-8s, Dornier 328s and Fairchild Swearingen Metroliners. Current Alaska Airlines service into the airport is operated by Horizon Air with Bombardier Q400 prop jets, which is the largest and fastest member of the Dash 8 family of regional turboprop aircraft. Facilities. The airport covers 1,525 acres and has 2 asphalt runways. 2/20 is 9,006 by 150 feet and 12/30 is 3,504 by 75 feet. In the year ending January 1, 2007, the airport had 51,925 aircraft operations, average 142 per day, 70% general aviation, 21% air taxi, 8% airline and 1% military. 159 aircraft were then based at this airport, 78% single-engine, 16% multi-engine and 3% jet and 3% helicopter. All flights at FCA by Delta Airlines and Delta Connection are jets. Delta has A319 weekly summer non-stops to Atlanta and flies Airbus A319s, Airbus A320s and McDonnell Douglas MD-90s non-stop to Minneapolis-St. Paul. Delta Connection flies non-stop to Minneapolis-St. Paul with Embraer 175s. The Delta Connection non-stops to Salt Lake City are daily on Canadair CRJ-200s, CRJ-700s and CRJ-900s. United Express has summer Canadair CRJ-700 non-stops to Chicago, a non-stop to Denver year-round on CRJ-200s and CRJ-700s. Allegiant Air MD-80s fly non-stop to Las Vegas and Oakland several days a week. Horizon Air, operating as Alaska Airlines, flies Bombardier Q400s daily to Seattle and on a seasonal basis to Portland, Oregon. Airlines and destinations. Top destinations.